in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on last season's national champions, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this deep to get us going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And that's another Red Wolves.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offense starts with a short field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. A direct snap. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, East Carolina. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
7, Arkansas State, 0.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the quarterback keeps it here.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He's got room to run. As the first down is still going. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Oh, the running back, I think he might be frustrated. He has such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. I don't blame him.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Powering through the defender. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. That strong coverage there, they tackle him at the 11-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The back's got it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Vasquez. Catch is made down the middle. Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Pirates lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
looking to convert. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Pirates pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll try to run for the first down. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. It's Vasquez. It's a quick grab. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring on fourth down. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Carolina, 14, Arkansas State, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. At the 30. At the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Bringing pressure. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
There's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Receiver in motion now. Second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
East Carolina, 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The runner takes off to his right, and they'll stop him after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Handoff running right. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here comes a handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And now the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They're going to run it here. First down and more. He's still running. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Pirates begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Look at that. They can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Breaks free. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
East Carolina, 21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Breaks loose at the 40. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Putting toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Pirates.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Red Wolves will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. And the Red Wolves getting set on first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Wolves will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Gets the first and still running. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And there's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to throw. It's Vasquez. Quick throw to the left side. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
A third down and short. To throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Pirates will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. The receiver grabs it. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
First and 10 now for the offense. He'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Third down coming.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be fourth down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this fourth down play.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive.
Here we go.
The sure hands. It's Hodges. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
He finds some space. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Can he get there on the ground? The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And the Red Wolves will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Music now. Military.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush closing in. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Whoa, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
I missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still losing by that single point. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And it's Arkansas State on top right now. We reach the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Red Wolves will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, East Carolina. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful two-point try.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. See if they can get it going this time. They'll tackle him out at the 20.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The game makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Throwing for his running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone.
And the East Carolina offense will take over first and 10.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. He'll hand it off. He gets loose. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The shotgun handoff here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He could go. Touchdown, Red Wolves. A huge defensive score.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
East Carolina, 35.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down. Using his legs here. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes, and he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
They'll run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll test the right side here. Running with purpose. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The back's got it. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Third down coming.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play.
Here we go.
This might be for the ball game. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Inside the 40. The 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Arkansas State. The defense contributes 6 points.
Wow, that's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception. Chris, sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Carolina offense will take over.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.